What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's Des again. To all my subscribers, Happy New Year 2021. If you're new to this channel, also welcome. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about some top tips that I'm going to give you some advice to prepare yourself for an Army Reserve basic training, whether it's on the weekends or it's in the summer full time. So let's get into it. Okay, one of the tips, okay, when you come onto course, okay, should be physically fit, right? So that's one of the tips I'm going to give you guys is get yourself physically fit prior to going on to your basic training course, whether it's part-time in the weekend or full-time in the summer. Spend at least 6 to 8 weeks getting yourself into shape, whether it's running, push-up, sit-up, things like that. I will be having videos coming out on some of the exercise routines that I currently use to keep myself in shape. So you can check those out when those videos come out, right? So that is one of the biggest tips I'm going to give you guys. Get into shape. Second tip, bring entertainment. Okay, when you go onto your basic training course, your phone's going to be locked away, right? You're not going to have your phone with you. It's going to be put away. It can't be on your person while you're doing your training. So I always suggest to my recruits to bring some kind of entertainment. Bring a laptop with movies, bring some cards, bring a book, crosswords, things like that to keep you occupied. Yes, you are going to get your phone at the end of your training evenings, but there's going to be times where you may not have that opportunity. So always kind of bring entertainment with you. It's good for you. Okay, another tip, bring a pillow, right? When you're starting off on your basic training, you're going to get a kit list. Some of the kit lists may say bring a pillow, some will not. My advice to you, because you are most likely going to be sleeping on a cot, and in a video also coming up, I'm going to show you some of what the recruits, how they set up their cots for inspection on the basic training that I'm currently teaching on. So bring a pillow, it's good comfort for you, right? Another one, okay, bring some shower flip-flops. On the kit list, sometimes they will have it, sometimes they won't, okay? Because you are going to be using a communal shower, make sure you bring flip-flops, okay? Because it's against policy to be taking a shower in your bare feet because you are going to be sharing it with other people. So make sure you bring that. Bring a watch, right? Because you're not going to have your phone. You're going to always want to check what time it is, okay? Bring a watch prior to going on to your course. All right, another one. Bring sufficient PT strip, okay? That's your PT gear you're gonna need to do your PT every day. Yes, there's going to be laundry facilities if you're doing your basic training full-time. But if you're doing your basic training on part-time, bring enough PT gear so you can switch after every one of your PT sessions, all right? On the weekend course, at the end of the weekend, which is usually about Sunday, yeah, you can go home and do your laundry, but make sure you have enough PT kit. Also, make sure you have enough clothes to change into, okay? Bring enough t-shirts, socks, underwear, things like that, okay? Even if it is on a weekend basic training, you're going to go through your clothes pretty fast. Depends on what type of activities are going to be going on. Bring a lighter, okay? The reason I say bring a lighter is when you get issued your uniform and all your kit, it may be brand new uniform, or maybe a brand new kit, okay? There's gonna be threads and strings and stuff like that hanging off it. So as instructors, what we tell our recruits is to burn off all the strings on your uniform and on your kit, because during inspection, okay, that's where we're gonna start finding these things, all right? So make sure you bring a lighter with you. Okay, a big one that I noticed on all the courses that I've taught, okay, you're gonna get issued 2 duffel bags and most likely a barrack box. Bring locks, okay? Your kit has to be secured, right? So we encourage everyone, especially on a weekend BMQ, the following weekend that you show up for your training, bring at least 3 locks. Bring sizable locks, not the little locks that I've been seeing lately, okay? The reason with those little locks, they'll break easily and you'll lose the keys. Okay, so another item that I strongly encourage my recruits to bring a notepad and a pen. Write down basically a journal of your, from the time you start, everything you do every day. It's good to have that journal, because once you complete this course, or during the course, you can always look back and see where you made a mistake, or something you've done good. So always have a journal. It's great for you. When you head back home, you can show your family. You could read it out, tell them, okay, this is what we did this weekend, so on and so forth. All right. Okay. So another tip that I would recommend, besides this video, if you know someone who's in the military, ask them what basic training is like. Ask them how they prepared themselves, right? I'm sure they will be glad to give you tips to prepare yourself for your basic training. Okay, so make sure you do that. That's probably I think one of the best things that a lot of recruits do, and I do talk to them, is that they have a family member or a friend who's in the military, and they give them tips, tricks and things like that. So listen to them, take their advice, implement some of the tricks or trades that they give you, and it'll help you along the way on your basic training. Okay, so here's one tip that I suggest you do not do. Okay, all the tips that I gave you before are things you should do. This tip you should not do. Don't bring a lot of food. Don't bring snacks. Okay, because you're not going to have enough space to store some of your snacks. And when we do inspections, especially when it comes to your barrack boxes, okay, we're going to ask you to open up, because we want to make sure all your items that are inside your barrack box or mob box is nice and neat. And the last thing we want to see as instructors is you have chips and cookies and things like that. Yes, you can have that, but bring it where it's not an abundance. Okay, bring enough for yourself, or maybe you want to share with your section, but we strongly suggest you do not bring a lot of food. Okay, another item that I would strongly suggest you bring, and I've noticed it on the basic training courses that I've taught, because we do teach it at the armories, is a nightshade, the piece that goes over your eyes. Okay, because in your local armory, one light has to stay on to light the emergency exit. So if you're the unlucky persons or section or whatever, and you have to sleep under that light, I always strongly suggest that the recruits go out and purchase one. They're pretty cheap, and it'll help you, because then it'll be nice and dark, and you won't have that glare of that emergency light. So if you are going on a basic training and it's at a local armory, I strongly suggest that you do get that for yourself. It's going to help you big time. Yeah, you can use a t-shirt over your eyes and stuff like that, but with the nightshade, it's more comfortable. Okay, so that's what I strongly suggest you get. So there you are, guys, some of the tips that I'm giving to you to prepare yourself for basic training. Get some information from a family friend or someone you know who's in the military. You can use their tricks and their trades, but basically this will help you prepare yourself for your basic training. So there it is, guys. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it's very informative for those who are looking to join the military or currently going through the recruiting process. Give me that big thumbs up if you do like this video. If you're a new subscriber, please do subscribe below, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.